Hey guys, we are back with some more Wolfsburg Wolves franchise mode, and in this one, we're going to be facing off against the Chicago Blackhawks in round number 3, the Western Conference Final. Of course, as we take a look at their lines, Taro Alto, Alex DeBrincat, and Nikolai Ehlers. Pretty good first line, especially with Alto. And the second line, Vitali Yachina and Matvechuk. Third line, Winehandle, Burrows, and Ilonen. Fourth line, Grulo, Gaudet, and Carnes. Defensively, Bronstrom with Zykov, Tanev with Honka, and Bear with former Wolfsburg Wolf, Hannu Virtanen. And in goal, they have Hugo Dupre and Hugo Beauregard. So the two Hugos in net there, and Scratcher Schmaltz, Farmer, Gavasha, and Pandolfo. So we're not wasting any time here getting into game number 1 in Chicago. And as we all know, we were in the wild card, so we are below most of these teams in the standings, meeting we are starting out on the road, but that seems to be working in our favor so far. So here we go. First period underway, and that'll be one goal for us. Tim Bohinski on Dupre, and then Ilonen on Rodin. Second period, 2 goals for Chicago. Alto and DeBrincat figures on Rodin. So you're not shutting the first line down. You're going to have a couple of problems there, and their names are Alto and DeBrincat. And third period. Come on, Wolfsburg. Oh, yeah, and Ehlers. There's the third problem there. And, hold on. Erpunktet, Sebastian Niederberger on Dupre. Might have something here. Come on. Did the game just get my hopes up for no reason? It might have just done that. Power play. I think it did. Yeah, it did. Yeah. All right. Not a problem. Only game number 1. 4-2 win for the Chicago Blackhawks, and the 3 stars of the game, Dupre, Alto, and DeBrincat. Yeah, that first line was kind of amazing. Each one of them scored at least once. And going into game number 2 now, Tommy Ludman is fully healed and available to play. So we'll definitely get him back in favor of Jet Wu. Going into game number 2 here, let's not go down 2-0. First period. You don't like to see it. DeBrincat with another goal on Rodin from the center of the right circle. Second period. Okay. Hensick with a goal to make it 1-1, but then Honka on Rodin going into the third period. We're down by 1. We've definitely had steeper mountains before. Let's get it done. Come on, boys. Shots on net. Get anything. Power play. Come on. Penalty kill. Taro Alto with the goal. That's going to happen. That is going to happen, Wolfsburg, when you take really any penalties. Alto is going to burn you. He's one of the best players in the league right now. And is that it? Nope. Alto, one more for insurance. Okay. We're down 2-0. And we scored 1 goal yet again. 3 stars of the game, Dupre, Honka, and Alto. Yeah, Alto's been great. Yeah, they're the reigning Stanley Cup champions for a reason. Another 4-goal game for Chicago, and another game where they hold us to 2 or less. And in this case, less. So, do we make line changes? I think so. Because Todd Mayer started the previous round with 9 points. He's only gotten 2 since then. Homer has been unusually quiet. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to swap Niederberger and Homer. And should I take Weiss off the faceoff and put him as a winger? What's his faceoff percentage so far in these playoffs? It is at a 53.06. I don't think I want to do that. I'll just leave Homer on the left wing. We'll see what that does for him. Put him on his 1T. Of course, with 2 passers like Weiss and Point, maybe that'll help him out a bit. Now, the third line hasn't exactly been great either. There hasn't been any one line that's been dominating here. And even the first line hasn't been fantastic. The only player who I would say has been dominating in terms of forwards is Niederberger. 10 goals. He's been hot. Let's hope that he stays hot on the line with Aho and Mayer, because we really got to get guys like Homer and Aho and Mayer, for that matter, going. And defensively, is there anything I want to do here? Kuleshov with 3 points, 6 for Jones, 1 for Provorov, 2 for Bohinski, 2 for Lindholm, 1 for Ludman. There's not much I can do here because I really feel like these are our best defensive pairs. And it's not necessarily the defense that's been the problem this entire playoffs. It's just the scoring for the most part. Now, obviously, we could have been better defensively in those 2 games against Chicago, where they had 4 goals in each game. But I don't feel like it's our weakest spot for sure. Calle Rodin could be doing better, definitely in this series. But I'm going to give him the nod. So we're going into game number 3, I believe it is now. First game at home with these lines. If we can't win on home ice, we're in trouble against this team. We are seriously in trouble if we, specifically this game, don't win. Here we go, first period. There you go. It's about time. Albrecht, Erpungtet, point, and then Erpungtet once again. Sebastian Niederberger on to Prey. That is more like it. That is the offense that I know. Second period, and alright, we have 1 goal. Maddox homer, there it is. Finally. And Taro Alto, of course, with the goal. On Rodin, he's always going to score, it appears, because he's just... Again, he's one of the best players in the league right now. He's kind of hard to stop. But looks like we have a nice cushion going into the third period. So as long as Rodin can shut it down for the rest of the game and the defense doesn't have a complete meltdown, we should be fine. Should be. But then again, Alto could go ahead and score a hat trick within like 10 minutes. So we'll see what happens here. Come on, boys. Power play. 1 more for insurance. 1 more for good insurance. It's a long one. Come on, boys. Oh my goodness. How do you not convert there? That was at least a 4-minute power play. But we don't need it, as Chicago only got 1 goal throughout the entire game. And of course, a goal by Maddox homer with 4 seconds left to have some very late insurance. Start of the game, Rodin with another solid performance. 19 saves, 950 save percentage. Braden Point finally getting up there with 3 points. And Maddox homer with a 3-point night as well. So... all around solid game. Let's hope we can carry this over to game number 4. Here we go. First period, nothing doing. I'll take it. Shots are 9-13 in favor of Chicago. Obviously, Chicago is capable of scoring at any moment, specifically that first line with Alto and DeBrincat and Ehlers. So we really have to keep an eye out for them. But as long as we keep them contained, we should be able to still be in this game. So second period. All right. Albrecht, Erpungtet, Albrecht with a goal. And then Burrows. So their depth coming through this time on Rodin. Third period. Shots are 21-24 in favor of us, but then Winehandle with the goal on Rodin. As soon as I say that to make it 2-1. Come on, Wolfsburg. We do not want to go down 3-1 to these guys. Vitali with the goal. Come on, Wolfsburg. Late comeback. Nah, Matvechuk with the goal. Yep, the Stanley Cup champions for a reason. And they're showing it right here. 4-1 win over your Wolfsburg Wolves for the Chicago Blackhawks. Winehandle, Vitali, and Dupre with the 3 stars of the game. Really not looking good against the defending Stanley Cup champions. You know what? Rodin in all of these losses so far has not been great. He hasn't been detrimental to us, but he's also not helping us out at the moment. He had a very solid second round, but at the moment it looks like he's gone cold. So we're going to get Klimi in there for game number 5 and see if he gives us a spark. A desperately needed spark, I might add. Yeah, I think that's the only change I'm making, to be honest. Because the offense has been way too inconsistent for me to even predict it. So I think we're going to leave it alone. We're going to give it another chance to score like it did in that game number 3, I believe it was. But what really needs to come through here is defense and goaltending. Come on, Klimi. And actually, you know what? EA, please don't voodoo me and put Rodin in there again. I mean, it's not the end of the world to have Rodin in there, but we made that change for a reason. Please leave Klimi in for this game. Here we go. Game 5. We're going to need a huge comeback in this series. We're already down 3-1. Let's do it. First period. There you go. Goes by Hensick and Erpungtet. Sebastian Niederberger, one of the only consistent skaters that we've had all playoffs so far. Sebastian Niederberger has been fantastic. Second period. Oh, I mean, we're still up by 1, but Chicago, when they get going, they're pretty good. Matvechuk and Ylönen with goals on Klimi, and then Alvin Hansik, I believe, is that his second of the game? That is his second of the game. Alvin Hansik, the fourth line, coming through in the clutch so far here in this game. If he gets a hat trick, I swear. All right, come on, boys. Third period. Don't blow this lead. Do not blow this lead. They have 14 shots on net. Come on, boys. Is anyone getting shots on net right now? Come on, Wolfsburg. 5-on-3 power play. What? Oh, my goodness. Come on. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Come on. Force a game 6. No. No. Matvechuk with 45 seconds left scores on Klimi. No way. Well, looks like we're going to overtime, and you know what that means. It's game 5. We're going into it. All right, we're back. Aho on the faceoff, and he loses it. Ehlers takes up for Chicago. Ehlers tries to center that for DeBrincat, but taken by Kuleshov. Kuleshov skates it up for Wolfsburg. Into the zone. Turns on the Jets, fires it around the boards, finds Niederberger. Niederberger centers that for Aho, and he had a great chance in front, but it was saved by the Chicago goaltender. Ehlers the other way. Back for his defenseman. Ehlers back for Brannstrom. Back down low for Ehlers. Back to Brannstrom. In front for DeBrincat. You have got to be joking. How anticlimactic was that? I was going in to that overtime with the mentality we were going to, at least take it for a long overtime so that we would tire them out a little bit. I was getting ready to take a deep seat, just commentate out for like a whole 2 overtime periods if needed, 3 overtime periods if necessary. But no, ended right away by Alex DeBrincat. Another year of disappointment for your Wolfsburg Wolves.